this video, I'm going to be showing you the motion blocks and the looks blocks. Welcome to DamnMC. In this channel, I post regular videos on Minecraft, Scratch programming, and gaming videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Also, click the bell so you never miss a video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the motion and looks blocks. Yeah. So, before you start anything about the motion or looks blocks, anything of that, you need to go to this. You see this create button here? You need to click this button. And when you click that button, it will open this screen. Once you enter the screen, this is where it all starts. You see all of these blocks? That's what I'm going to be showing you today. Right now, I'm going to be showing you the first block in motion blocks. That is move 10 steps. It moves to the right. And if you make it move negative 10 steps, you see it'll go to the left. You don't have to make it 10. It can be negative 123.45. And it'll go, it can be 123. It'll go 123 steps. You can make it go 100. It'll go 1,000 steps. You can make it go negative 1,000. Negative 100 steps. And it'll go negative 100. That's the move steps blocks. Next is turn 15 degrees. When I say turn 15 degrees, I mean turning that way. Also, you see all of these here? This bright one, show. The show button, it literally just, if you can show it and you can't show it. You can change its size as well. For example, I can set to 345 and it will turn massive. You can change it to like 1 and it'll change it to 5. You can't actually choose 1 because if you choose 1, it will go reset automatically to 5. So basically 5 is like minimum. You can set it back to 100 as well. Maybe a negative 100. You can't do negative 100 because, yeah. But if you set it back to 100, it'll go back to normal. We also have the Y. Y means up and down, and X means left and right. Y, you can change it to like 123. It'll go to 123. You can set this to 456, and it'll go all the way to negative 122, 292. And you see this dot here? That's the cat's ear. So that's all for this one. You can actually change its name. You see how it says Sprite 1 here and Sprite 1 here? If you change its name, for example, let's put it dabbing cat. It'll say dabbing cat. And I think I'm going to leave it to dabbing a cat because it's actually kind of funny. Dabbing cat. Okay. Next, we have the turn 15 degrees, but instead left. That's right, that's left. But it can be the opposite. That's left, that's right. But for me, that's left. I mean, that's right, that's left. So, yeah, it's the same thing with turn 15 degrees. This one, you can change it to be 345 degrees, and it'll just keep going like that. You can change it to be negative 555 like that. It'll turn that many degrees. Actually, it only goes about like negative 30 or something. Yeah, I can go negative 30, but I can't really go more than negative 1,000. I'm zooming. I can do negative 100, but I can't do negative, oh my god. You can actually make it go 0 degrees facing upwards. And same goes with this one, the turn left. Next, we have the go to random position. Go to random position, well, you basically know it goes to a random position. Keep clicking and go to a random position. You can actually change it to be like go to mouse pointer. For example, if you go here, then it will go mouse pointer because I'm all the way over here, so it'll definitely go to the edge of the screen. Next we have go to X and Y. X and Y, so basically you can do negative 100 and you'll go to negative 100. You can do 523 and then go to 523. You can actually change it to be 0, 0, which is basically center. So if I click here, it will go to the center of the screen. Next, we have glide 1 second to random position. This basically means it will glide 1 second to any random position. If I change it to 0.5, it'll go 0.5 seconds there. You can go and make it random position. You can make it 0.5 to a mouse pointer. You can make it go like 3. And if I just move this back to 0, 0, I mean not double, triple 0. Oh my god. We don't want triple, quadruple 0. If we just make it go 0, 0, we glide 1 second to mouse pointer. You see, it just goes here there because there's no way. Also, if I move it here, it'll actually go up the screen. And if I just go here, yeah, it won't let me see. If I just go here, it'll go slowly down. Next, we have glide 1 second to X and Y. This X and Y coordinates here, it's basically the same thing. So now you can be more specific and actually choose a more specific spot. For example, I can say glide 1 second to 0, 0. If I click this, it'll go all the way to 0, 0. I can make this negative 231. It'll go to negative 231. Then I can change it to go to 86. And it'll go to 86. Then after that, we have the point in direction. This basically is like point in direction. It just changes what direction it's pointed. You can actually customize it to be the way you want it to be. For example, 105. But the 4 main ones are 0 degrees, which means facing upwards. And then 90 degrees, which means facing right. Then we have 180 degrees, which means downwards. And then we have, after that, we have negative 90, left. Well, not left, because it's negative 90. If you go around the whole circle, it just turns out to be upside down. And then you can set it to whatever you want. You can set 75, 60. You don't have to choose these. You can actually be like, oh, I want it negative 23. And I go negative 23. See, it's just making it easier for you to choose. But if you don't want any of the 5 or 10s, you can just choose one of your own. By just going here and you type whatever you want. That's the point and direction. Then next we have point towards. Point towards basically means you point towards something. I mean, so like if I go here, it'll point there. If I go here, it'll point here. So you basically get the idea. It just points wherever you go. Next we have change X by 10. This just means because X means left and right, then if we change X by 10, it will actually start going to the right. But if we change it to 100, it'll go all the way to 100. We can change it to negative 100. And we just go all the way there. You can change it to be 109. You can basically change it to be whatever number you want to be. Next we have, just gonna put this 0, 0 on my phone. Yeah. So next we have the set X to. This basically means you're setting your X position, which is right here. You're setting your X to a certain position. For example, if I set it to 12, it's going to go to 12. That's what set X means. Next, we have change Y. It's basically the same thing as X, except it's up and down. Yes, it's up and down. Next, we have set Y to. This basically means you can set your Y to wherever you want. It's the same. You see how it's 12 here and it's 40 here. If I change it to 12, it will be 12. Next we have if on edge bounces basically means if it touches the edge, it will bounce. For example, if I just do this, it will bounce and it will go to a random position. Next, we have set rotation style left and right. Left and right means you can only choose the left and the right. You can choose don't rotate, which means it will just you can't rotate it. And then all around means you can rotate it however you want it to. Next, we have the X position. X position basically means what its X position is. For example, if I said to 0, it will say 0. If I said to 1, it's going to set it to 1. If I said 223, it's going to say 223. That's, oh my gosh. You see nothing. Oh my god. Just ignore this. There's also the backpack actually, which you can actually just see what you have. You can actually save items in your backpack. As you can see, I have lots of items saved in my backpack. This is because this is not my first time doing coding. Yeah, it's not my first time, so I know coding. Except I just don't know how to close this. Close it. Close. I don't need you. Whatever. Next, we have the Y position, in which it just tells you its Y position. For example, if I say to 82, it's going to go 82. If I say to 88, it's going to go 88. Except it's not going to go all the way there. It's just going to stop at 219. And then I set it back to 0, go to 0. That's those two. Next, we have direction, in which will tell you what the sprite's direction is. Currently, mine's 118.6603. 04. Very confusing. You can actually set it as I said. Just set it to be whatever you want. For example, it just changes. I can set it literally to 0, but I'm just gonna leave it 90. I'm just gonna leave it at 90. Yeah. And now it just says complete nightly 90. There's none of those blocks. Next, we have the looks blocks. The first looks block is this block. Say hello. Yeah, you can change it to be any. For example, I can say I can make it say this. Let's see, what does it have to say? Subscribe to DabMC and like this video. Okay guys, you have to do it. The dabbing cat says it. It's not a dabbing cat anymore. It's actually a master cat. Now you have to follow its instruction because it's the creator of Earth. Otherwise he will ban you from Earth. So subscribe to DabMC and like this video. Otherwise you'll get banned from Earth. Yeah. And you can actually change all of this stuff here. You can change it to make it be as much as you want. For example, if I just like change it, it's gonna say this for that long. It's not gonna say for too long. If I said 55 seconds, it's gonna be like this. Very, inconvenient. Next, and yeah, it's gonna be running for a long time, so let's just delete this. Actually, you know what? Just to remind you. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, subscribe to DabMC and like this video. Next, we have say hello. It's basically the same thing, except it will say it forever. And I'm just gonna transfer that into, oh my, bro. I'm just going to, yeah, subscribe and like the video. Yeah, you have to do that. I'm just gonna set 9999999. Okay, next we have the think. It's basically the same thing except it's thinking. You. Yeah, you can just make it. You can make it anything you want. Look, it's like a robot face. Next we have think it's the same thing, like to say. Next, we have switched the costume to. It basically just cycles through the costumes, and you can change the costumes. Next, we have next costume, which basically means you can just choose this costume. There's also this tab here, in which it will just like, it will just like say tell you all the costumes. There's actually 3 different types of tabs. There's code, costumes, and sounds. So that means you can actually just change it to be all of this. You can change it, you can delete the arm and it'll have no arm. You can make it like this and you can just do that. I'm not going to do that, I just want the arms. I want to make it like this. I'm going to make it like this. I'm going to be like, yo, what's up, dude? Oh my god, I don't want to move the head. I want to move the arm. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm just going to get this arm. I'm going to expand it more. And be like, what's up, dude? Oh my god, I'm just like, what's up, dude? I'm dabbing in your face. That's so funny. I love that. It's just like, what's up, dude? I'm gonna... Oh my god, it's so funny. It's like, bam. That's why it's a master cat, because it dabs. You can actually change it. If, for example, I can make it draw its own sensei hat. I'm such a bad drawer. Yeah, that's its sensei hat, because it's a master, okay? Masters have hats. But I don't know if that's true, but whatever. So this is my master sensei. You have to follow his instructions. We can actually change his costumes to be like this. And you can actually delete. I'm going to delete it because I don't want it. I just want this Taco Tuesday dabbing hat thingy. Next we have the next backdrop. Actually, no, we have switch backdrop. So if I go here and if I just click backdrop. And if I just click here. So if I just choose some random backdrop here, for example, if I just choose spaceship, and if I just go next backdrop, if I switch backdrop, it'll switch to backdrop 1. Then I can just do spaceship, I can do next backdrop, I can do random backdrop. Of course, it's gonna go from those 2 backdrops. I just love this dabbing cat with a mask. It looks so funny. Next, we have next backdrop. It's basically just next backdrop. Goes next backdrop. Next, we have change size by 10, in which it will just change its size by 10. Great. You don't have to change it by 10. You can make it ASWD. I'll just change it 422. Hey, I'm gonna say 0. Yeah, that's exactly how much I'm gonna say. Oh my god, I can't even say it. Okay, let's just set it to 0. And yeah, it just sets to 4. And if I set it back to 100, it's just gonna be like, yay. I don't want you to think, I want you to think this. Yes. 100 seconds. Okay, great. Subscribe and to DabMC and like this video. Yeah, you definitely do that, okay? Dabbing Cat says so. It's a master cat. Master dabbing cat. That's what you are. Master dabbing cat. Next, we have the set size, in which you just set its size to something. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Also, click the bell so you never miss a video. Saying this, bye.